Yeah. Who?
Feel alive, plants need sunlight to survive. Water, sun, carbon dioxide makes that process drive. These are the three elements plants need to thrive. So let's make sure these plants don't get deprived.
All of this takes place in small cells of the leaves inside, where tiny structures called chloroplasts reside. Living plants need three things to stay alive: sunlight, H2O, and carbon dioxide. These things help the plant to grow, make the photosynthesis cycle flow. The light-dependent reaction and the carbon cycle are the two processes of photosynthesis that you should know, so let's go.
Step 1, CO2 and H2O go into the leaf.
Step 2, light hits that pigment in the membrane of a thylakoid, making the H2O break into O2.
Step 3, those electrons move down to the enzymes.
Step 4, sunlight hits the second pigment molecule, allowing the enzymes to convert ADP to ATP, and NADP plus gets converted to NADPH. Yeah.
Step 5, the ATP and NADPH is used by the Calvin cycle as a power source for converting carbon dioxide from the atmosphere into simple sugar glucose.
Step 6, the Calvin cycle converts 3 CO2 molecules from the atmosphere to glucose.
Yeah.
Feeling alive, plants need sunlight to survive. Water, sun, carbon dioxide makes that process drive. These are the three elements plants need to thrive. So let's make sure these plants don't get deprived.
Carbon fixation, phase reduction, carbohydrate formation, and the regeneration phase are the four main steps in the Calvin cycle. Living plants need three things to stay alive.
Sun, water, CO2. Photosynthesis is a process where plants create their own food using energy from the sun.
Takes place in small cells of the leaves inside, where tiny structures called chloroplasts reside. Filled with the chlorophyll that absorbs sunlight, gives plants a green color that we see with our eyes, absorbs sunlight, and uses the energy to split water molecules into two pieces.
Hydrogen and oxygen go separate ways. Oxygen goes out into the air, released from the leaves. Hydrogen plus CO2 from glucose, which the plant will use as food for growth, and the rest is stored in the leaves, roots, fruits are for the use of the future plants.
Equation.
6 CO2 plus 6 H2O plus
Light energy
equals C6 H12O6 plus 6 O2.
Yeah. Who?
Feeling alive,
plants need sunlight to survive. Water, sun, carbon dioxide makes that process drive. These are the three elements plants need to thrive. So let's make sure these plants don't get deprived.
Yeah.
Oh, we were starting?
Wait.
I was confused. But give it with sass, okay? When you do it, sassy.
He looks like me, is what you mean.
Okay.